Right, I would like research stations, and then I would like from you mining stations, please. Can we get some mining outposts there? No, we cannot. Dread. I wouldn't mind... Ooh. I need to get someone over here. Apparently. Very well. Everyone's working on something. You're assisting research, assisting research, assisting research. Currently moving around. Actually, you're going to come over here. Oh, you need a 5 skill. That would be you then. Let's get you over there. Thank you. Now, let's go ahead and check over here. Well, there we are. They have been fully integrated. Marvelous, says I. We are going to need some sort of planet down here. Control facility. This would probably be the best place for it. Build a deployment post. Now, as far as cyborgs go, pretty good for anywhere that needs engineering, really. So, let's find out, where do we want that? We could have one of you over here, that'll be fine, and one there as well, one there too. I mean, you're generally increasing everything. Whereas... No, I think getting one of them over here would be fine. So, sure, we're going to move one to Avakis. I will likely move one over here as well. And is there anywhere here that needs... Yeah, one there as well. Okay, Miros. Morovia. We're going to be moving your population around. Resettle. It's going to cost me a little bit. But I would like you to be resettled right there. Sure. Go ahead. And now, Plumeropolis. I would like one resettled there as well. Right there. Resettle. I'll move some Daplings over before too long, because they're going to be much better generally. Well, they're going to be better at a lot of things generally. They're designed to be good at gathering energy and also gathering minerals. Whereas you're really only good at one thing. But we'll get a couple of populations spreading around the universe, which is always wow and nice. Right, we are currently losing energy. Not a nice thing to see, especially given that we are machines. Scientist Kuvo, what? Another scientist who hasn't been... What? When did that happen? Oh. Busy leading engineering research. Really? Yes, apparently, really. Ah, my lord, Uvko. Why was I calling you Kuvo? That is in no way, shape, or form your name. You are Eslina. There we are. Oh, I can only imagine. Oh, I remember why I didn't rename you. Ah, it's because you're a Dappling. Oh, I'm sorry, Eslina. Ah, I guess. I mean, we named Abel Noggerad. So I suppose it makes sense in a way. Let's get you all merged. Womp. Okay, we really need to start increasing our fleet power, because right now we are dancing on a knife's edge, really, because there's a lot of people who are going to hate us, and they're going to hate us quite a lot. Declared rivalry. Well, that's not so good.
System survey complete.
Okay.
Construction
I mean, that
complete.
isn't terrible in a sense. We've also got a tradition available. Marvelous. We can increase the build ship speed and build speed. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad, but really what we want is to get down there. That's ultimately where we want to be. So we've got 51 months before we can get it. That's fine, though. You finished your service construction. Good. Let's have a quick look at you. That's fine. We would have actually been able to upgrade that a little bit earlier. We want to drop down... of the things that I'd like the most, I'm going to go for a basic power plant here. And then we'll pop a mine down here. Just to share it out a little bit. Then I would like very much a basic science lab. We'll clear that tile blocker. I would like to build an uplink node. And that's all we're going to be able to build for now. If we declare rivalry, we will generate a little bit faster influence. Okay, well, declare rivalry. I don't think it's going to get any worse. Having them as a rival will give us 0.4 influence each month and may make their other rivals friendlier towards us. Sure, okay. It doesn't really matter now. They're our rival either way, so that's fine.
Construction complete.
There we are, getting more and more things built all the time, which is grand. Please go ahead and build the mining stations as soon as we can.
Project complete.
After investigating the Yuht dwelling on asteroid J00438, we have learned that it was the home of the famous philosopher hermit Yuht. She was evidently a figure of some renown in their culture, and reference to her have been found in several different Yuht sources. Yuht's remains were found by the dwelling's main airlock, where she perished waiting for a scheduled supply shuttle that never arrived. Oh wow, that's rather grim, I must confess. Is there anything else that we can have a look at? Yes, there is this. Go to. Rightio. I would like you to come and have a quick look at that for me, if you would be so kind. We're actually generating food. That's fine. I guess we'll leave that there. Right. I would like... Really would like it if we could get a couple more energy mines constructed.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Impressive structures. Litter El Gravis service. Practically begging for some archaeological work. Sure, go for it. And as soon as we can, let's go and have a look there. There we go. Unlocks the biolab. Marvelous. Production planets, planetary processor would be good. Surveillance, service umbilicals. Ship upkeep minus 10%. And engineering bay. Ship repair speed plus 50%. Ship upkeep minus 5. So between those two modules, you'd reduce a ship's natural upkeep by 15%, which is pretty amazing. We don't need this one yet. I would say we actually want to go for this one at this point. Let's get that one being unlocked. 36 months remain until we have finished with that. Research alternatives, 42 months, 24 months. Okay, so it's now the middle of the 3 to be finished. Not too terribly shabby, I would say. Edic a monolith. El Gravis 1 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Image them for the archives. 350 engineering research. That is amazing. That has moved us up now to that one being finished first. That is fantastic. A Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid orbit appears far too stable. Okay, go and check that out for me. And it looks like we have completed some more of our work. Awesome. You're already building mining stations there, apparently. Or maybe not. No, someone already is. Fair enough. Right. Well, next then, I would like... mining stations built down there. We're starting to flesh things out a little bit now, which is very, very nice. I'm thinking we might need another...
Construction complete.
Another science ship, frankly. Currently assisting research. We need... There's lots of places we need to have a look at. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into stable orbit around Algravis 3. The massive engine sections, braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. We've seen this before, but it'll just make that place a little bit more interesting if we can build a research facility there. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm not going to turn my nose up at it, but it could have been better. That's all I'm going to say. Actually, I would like you to go and pop down a mining station there. We're very rapidly increasing our mineral income now, which is quite nice to see, but our ships are still terrible. On that note, probably do want to make a couple more. You are expanding. That's no. Stop. I would rather that for something useful, like
Special project complete.
Oh well. Archaeologists on Sealer 3 have learned the listening arrays built there were used to scan space for any signs of intelligent alien life, something that you had never once encountered. After managing to partially restore power to the computer terminal, the archaeologist acquired a data disk with log files from the sensor array stretching over centuries. These logs suggest that this section of the galaxy was indeed devoid of sapient life at the time of the Yuht Empire. Okay, even more engineering research. Yuht home system located. After intense study of our recorded Yuht artifacts, scientists on Aavak have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of Yuhtaan, the home system of the ancient Yuht civilization. We should launch an expedition to this system before someone else beats us to it. Contact a near science ship.
Situation log adjusted.
Okay, we've paused. I want to know what it is. Track on map. Do I not see it? Oh, really? It's a bajillion miles away. Well, what would be the best way there? I'm not sure that our current wormhole technology will get me all the way across. Really not sure about that. It might, if we got there, we might be able to just connect. But the most likely route is to go through here. Well, that's a pain. After all of that searching, that's what we end up with. Mediocre. Alright, okay. Well, let's start surveying systems. Now that we've got a free ship to do that with. Sure, survey any system that we haven't already. Except that black hole. We're not going to mess with the black hole yet.
Construction complete.
Thank you very much for the construction completion.
Construction complete.
Right, now I guess you're going to be the unlucky one that has to build me a wormhole down here. On the plus side, it will give us more places to explore. Now, we do get research from that, so it's worth us doing. However, you are going to continue focusing on primarily getting me a Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet, the small planetoid orbit. Sure, if you want to give me even more places that I can get engineering from, I'm not going to say no. Right. Aavak, I think we can afford... Well, there's a few things we can do, really. We've got the spare parts, we've got the energy grid. That's all well and good. Let's have a look at Midos. That's fine. Have we got the engine? It is actually there. You go ahead and move up there. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? And also, you can swap places, my lord. We'll clear this because we'll get another one there. Oh, that's fantastic. Seeing that is deeply, deeply satisfying. Is there anything else of particular noteworthiness here for me to develop? There's one or two, but not much really. Go ahead and clear this tile blocker for me. We'll move one of the new species over there. I need to actually check their name. The Mandasura. Setting the rights of the Mandasura. No military service. Living standards drone. Citizenship. Machine integration. Colonization forbidden. Don't really think you're that useful to colonize places. No, I'm going to let you breed. That's fine. I could allow you to move around, but I'm actually just going to keep you where I put you. I think that's generally going to be better for me. Right, what I would like here, we are starting to grow a little bit. I would like you to grow there. I would like to build here a Unity, and we'll go for a Unity micro, may as well. And over here, we will build a basic science lab. That will give us our 5 pops once it's all done. Which will be quite useful, I think. Is there anything else we really need to worry about? I don't think so. Not currently, at the very least. For some reason, someone had towed an asteroid in here, and we're going to give you loads of... who is it who's just going around towing asteroids into orbit around things? Most disruptive, I must say. Most disruptive. How close are we now? 1 month! Oh, happy days these are going to be. In right about now? Now?
Construction complete.
Now? Oh, man.
Technological.
Oh, there we are.
Successful.
Ah, fashionably late, as always. Right, okay, so we have expanded out a bit. Once again, I'm just going to split these guys off. And they can go and explore these systems for me. Well, actually, no. I want you to explore this one first. Because that one is going to take me in the direction I want the most. And you can grab a quick peek at the others as well. Right. Down here, we've got a lot of mines to build. Fortunately. For now, then, just go ahead and start building a few of them here and there. That'll do. Right. We have got crystal forged plating. Super good times. Build speed can be increased. Don't need it to be. Not right now. I wouldn't mind getting space torpedoes to give us a little bit more punch with our weapons, but right now I think it's actually more important to get the improved spaceport. So let's go ahead and get that, and we are now going to redesign a couple of ships. Our Corvette can now have the crystal forged plating. Modifications to the process of forging the crystalline alloy further improves its durability. Okay, so give the ship hull hit points plus 10%. Modification. Oh, okay. I think there is one down the crystal armor path that can regrow itself, but this one just gives you more hit points. And that's, again, not enough of a change for us to change the name, so we'll just increase that. And save. There we go. However, that is worth rebuilding a couple of our other ships. So I'm going to say, yeah, let's go ahead, add that in there. And construction module shall be renamed to the Rebirth. Actually, that's not a bad name for a builder ship. I like it. There we are. And next up, our scientific ships. Sure, I would like you to have some armor on there. You don't. There is no combat computer for our ships at the moment. Scientific module shall be renamed to Demon Cat. Okay. Interesting name, that one, for a science vessel. I like it. There we are. And I think that's all the ones we're going to rename right now. We could rename the colony ships, but it doesn't matter enough to me for the time being. Right, well, given that you're here, go back and upgrade, get your armor improved, and we'll also have all of you upgrade there as well. Shouldn't take us long to get all of that sorted. They're already poking around.
System survey
Disapprove.
complete.
Disapprove enormously.
Complete.
Fantastic.
Ship augmentations completed.
There we are. Right, I would like you to get back out here and build me another wormhole. But we're lacking a tiny bit of 1 month's worth of production. There we go. Let's get that going, please.
Planetary alert. Tile blocker expunged.
Okay, Governor Envis Cadogan has developed new skills. Ooh, marvelous. I approve. Let's go and have a quick look. You are not... Oh, that is good. Analytical. This leader devotes an unusually large percentage of his processor power towards analyzing the natural sciences and promoting their study by others. Oh, Envis. So good. So amazingly good. Thank you so much. That is a big thing for us. That is exactly the sort of thing we wanted. Actually, was that where we wanted to build our... Oh, no. We wanted it down here. I'm a derp. I'm a massive derp. Thanks. Thankfully, I noticed in time. Stop. There we go. And build it there. Oh, that would have been annoying. Emerald roamers. I hope you're not trying to fight them. Good. Good. Move on. But that was actually a really, really fortunate win by us. Right, you can head on down there. Got a couple of science ships out there just presently roaming around, having a look. Having a wee peek. Right. You're up there. You should not be there. I would like you assisting the research on Midos, which is more likely to have research worth assisting. Right. As for down here, could we get... Sure, get a micro unity there. It's not super useful for us right there, but it's not terrible either. We need some more minerals, and then we can build those two and get even more unity coming in. Plumeropolis, how you doing? Not too shabby. It shouldn't be too long before we've got that set up.
Successful.
Research alternatives
System
plus
survey
1.
complete.
Marvelous. Okay, colony development speed, colony influence cost. We could do that. Improved assist research. I can't pass that up. Additionally, we could get the Biolab Mark II, increase in naval capacity, or unlock the energy siphon. I mean, given our current weapons, this is much shorter range, but it's at least something that will damage enemies at that have got point defense. Might be worth us doing. But I actually think that getting the volcano tile blockers out of the way, it's not actually that important. We've got mountain ranges there. Got ice around here. The mountain range. Oh, actually, yeah, okay. The volcano is the more important one then. Okay, new research. Unlock the volcano for me. Now, how does one upgrade this? I need a lot more, but it'll be worth having, I think. Definitely worth having. We can go ahead and upgrade you to... What are we lacking?
Construction
Yeah, still
complete.
physics, actually. So let's go ahead and build a physics lab there.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Our first finds
System
on
survey
Rubis.
complete.
For A, point toward more interesting discoveries. Sure. Have a quick look. There we are. Pyro is now level 5. Excellent. Very happy with that. I think Pyro is currently helping out with research. Oh, that's amazing. So you're generating quite a chunk of Unity for us. Only 3 months until our next tradition unlock. Happy days are these. Happy days. Very, very happy ones. Right, okay, we can quickly pop out, have a quick look around, find out what's going on. Actually, no, I need you to go straight for whatever will get me closest to my destination in the least amount of time. And then you can have a poke around. Go ahead. Hopefully you can visit quickly. Now you should be able to finish off building all the mining stations. There you go. Looks like this place is safe. Head on through and drop a wormhole. Now the problem with these is they are costing me energy to build and maintain, and they're not really doing much for me right now, which is the biggest frustration there. But we need to do it, so ours is not to question why, I suppose. Located in the remote part of Rubes 4A, the science team of the USS Voidwalker has found an out-of-place metallic tablet. It contains basic information about a distant system, using illustrations on what appears to be a periodic table. Science Officer Hamantha has been able to use the information to deduce the location and potential resources of a system. Very, very nice. And there we go. Here's our new tradition. And here we are. The energy grid now generates more Unity. Which means we've got 44 months until our next, which will increase the build speed and building build speed, ship build speed and building build speed by 15%. Then we're going to be getting ship upkeep reduced and building upkeep reduced. All very nice things, I must confess. But we need to be on the lookout for the next planet to colonize, I think. And maybe, of the planets that we've explored so far, If we have a look at this. Wow. It's actually not bad. Low gravity. And growth speed is up. Atmospheric aphrodisiacs. It shouldn't really be that big of a thing. But it's only size 10. Not that interesting for us. I mean, we've got a couple of size 20s. Eventually we could terraform that one. We could go for you. You've got nothing of particular note, except that you do have quite a decent amount of engineering, though a huge amount of minerals. This one's got a decent amount of minerals too, but more energy. I think we may want to look to grab this one. So sure, let's have a quick gander. We're going to need a lot of minerals to grab this one, but look at all of the minerals that are going to be there. I think it makes sense to go for it. Where will we place it down? Probably put down... Probably want it to be there ultimately. So we could land it just wherever to start with. Yeah, okay. That's going to be our next expansion.
Acquisition successful.
Marvelous. And there we go. Mineral storage increase and Corvette assembly yards and spacecraft level 2. Good times are these. All right, now we can have a look at armor, but honestly, I don't think that's going to be... Well, might be worth it. The plating only increases our ship's hit points, but does not increase its armor. Now, that plating would be good on something like a battleship, which has got a lot of hit points naturally, so 10% increase would be great. I am hoping that we can continue developing that technology, though. That's my sincerest hope. Getting the armor would be a small improvement, but it would be better for us to go for the destroyers, I think. So we're going to try and grab that as quickly as we can. But that's going to be it for this episode. I do hope you've all enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. As ever, your feedback is warmly welcomed in the comments down below, as is also any name suggestions you may have. But until next time, and as ever, do take care.